Hello, my faithful friends. It is Tiffany here, aka Fidelis, and today I bring you another speed build. It's been a while since I've uploaded. As you can tell, probably I don't have a schedule. I upload as I can, and life has been pretty hectic lately. To begin, I am transitioning jobs, which has been very stressful for me because I didn't really want to leave the job that I was at. I was very happy there. Um, but I wanted to stay within the company. It was a bank and it was room for growth, but the growth wasn't coming fast enough for the changes in my personal life. Like I have a 5-year-old that is starting primary or elementary school, whatever you call it, and he is going public school. He's going private school, and I had to make the decision in order to be able to pay the tuition more comfortably. So while I would have wanted to stay at my old job, I just couldn't do it. I had to think about the sacrifices that I was making for my 5-year-old. So that's one of the reasons I haven't been uploading. I haven't even really had the desire because of that, because I've been so stressed and so anxious about this new experience to even sit down and open up the Sims game, to be honest. So that's, like I said, that's one of the reasons that I just haven't been around lately. Another reason I've had a sick little boy, my little 5-year-old. He has a respiratory infection, and he's up coughing, and I've just had no sleep. So when I was getting him, because today is Tuesday, I finished my job on Friday. When I would get him, I was just so tired. I just wanted to go to bed. I had to take care of him. So again, I didn't have time or the desire to open up the Sims game. But basically, that's really what's just been going on with my life. I don't know if you care, but I just thought I'd share it with you. I'm going through a lot. It's not bad. It's life. Children are sick. It's a good thing to be switching jobs for a better opportunity, but it's tiring and it's exhausting, for real. But anyway, enough about me and why I haven't been around. Let's talk about this build that I am doing. I wanted to make my first video back very simple. I wanted a very simple build. So I just decided to do a little boring square cottage. And I don't know if a few seconds ago you saw me do the floor plan. I tried to complicate the floor plan a little bit because the outside was just square. I wanted something simple. But like I love building, but like I've said before in other videos, I'm not very good at it. I'm learning. So a square was the easiest thing for me to do. Coming back, I plan on doing different things to teach myself new techniques, but right now, this is what I did. But where I got the inspiration from this, I looked on Pinterest. I just looked up little cottage floor plans, and I saw one that was similar to this. They had stairs going up to the second story, but I decided I didn't want to add a second story. I wanted to keep it simple, so instead I don't know if you could see the little hallway down there in the corner. I decided to make a basement, and I have left the basement completely blank, so whoever downloaded this house can make the basement whatever they want to make it. I didn't really have a plan for it, but I needed to put the stairs in because that's what was in the floor plan, but I didn't want to go up, so I went down. Maybe you could add a pool in the background. I don't know. It's completely up to you. So you probably cannot tell from this part of the video. When we get to the children's room, I actually gave in and bought my first pet stuff. And I am a simmer who buys every single pack as soon as it comes out. And that was my first pet stuff was one that I did not do that for, really. And the reason for that was because really the main thing about it the main thing that they advertised really was dressing up your pets. And dressing up my pets does not really excite me for two reasons. I am not a pet owner. I don't have a pet. I don't have the patience for a pet, honestly. A 5-year-old is enough. That's reason number one. And reason number two, if I was a pet owner, I definitely would not be dressing up my pets in real life. So I'm not gonna do it in The Sims. So that's one of the reasons why I wasn't going to buy the pack. But they did a really good job at putting items in this pack that you really want. For example, that I don't have it in this build, but I'm sure you've seen, or maybe you haven't, the like other reviews of the pack or the live stream. The what do they call it? The coffee table with the aquarium. That is beautiful, and I cannot wait to use it in a build. So really, that's the main reason I ended up buying the pack, just for that one coffee table, and also the to finish the kids room furniture that they included in Cats and Dogs. They left out. Well, I feel like, my honest opinion, and I've seen videos where people have said the same thing. They left out, I think they intentionally left out the rest of the bedroom set that came with Cats and Dogs, like the real cartoony and the pretty colors. They left out the desk and the little art table, I feel. So I really wanted those items too, because I don't feel that we have enough furniture for children. That's my opinion. We have a lot of furniture for adults. I'm just making up words. We have a lot of furniture and everything for adults, but we don't seem to have, in my opinion, a variety of kids room stuff. Even with the kids room pack that came out, I still don't think that we have enough variety to make different children's rooms every single time. And I really wish at some point that they would come out with a teen pack for teen furniture, because I find it very hard to make the teens rooms look not so grown up and adult. But anyway, that's just my opinion. That's why I wasn't going to buy the pack, and that's why I ended up buying the pack, because I really wanted that coffee table, and I really wanted to finish off the children's bedroom set that came with Cats and Dogs. Other than that, I had no interest in the pack. Nothing else excited me about it. Hamsters, rodents, whatever you want to call them, doesn't excite me, because, and I probably sound like a terrible person, I'm not a animal person. I had a dog. I had an American bulldog when I was in high school. I am actually from age 7 to 17 or 16, 10 years I had the dog, and I was no more good when the dog died. I stayed home from school for 2 or 3 days, just crying, and I was so upset. So I just can't put myself through that again. So ever since then, I just haven't been a pet person. But enough about me. I always seem to get back to me. Let's get back to the build. This build, when I start to build, I have no idea what I'm building or well, I knew what I was building here. A simple square house with a fancy floor plan, kinda. But I don't know who I am building for until I really start messing around with the bedrooms and the furnishings. Mainly the bedrooms help me decide who I'm building for. But as I was furnishing this house, the bedrooms, I decided that it was just a small family. Maybe they've just bought their first house or something. A mom and dad. You could see the dad's sports stuff there. I figured that was for him, but you could also make the child sporty. I don't know, because I decorated the children's bedroom, as you would see, in a blue and green color, so I figured they had a son rather than a daughter. But you can do whatever you want with this house, but this is just the family that I had in mind: a mom and dad and a child son. That's what I pictured as I was building this house. We are moving on to the parents' bedroom. I wanted to talk more about the bill, but I've been getting really, really distracted talking about other things. I wanted to talk about how indecisive I am again, as I mentioned in every video, picking the floor tiles and how crazy it looks when I have all these different floor tiles in the kitchen, trying to pick one. But I got distracted, like I am now. But anyway, we're building the parents' room. I had no idea what I wanted to go for. I just tried different beds and stuff and decided to go with the red theme. And honestly, this this bedroom kind of reminds me of my mother's bedroom in a way. Now that I sit back and look at it, not so much anymore because she's changed her scheme to like purple, but before that it was like brown and red, just like this room. Sorry for any background noise you might hear. I am not home alone right now, and it's really frustrating when I can be home alone, but people are just here and making noise in the background. It really frustrates me. Like, go home. But anyway, distracted again, but yeah. Parents' room, red, brown and red, like my mother's old scheme. Yeah, that room reminds me of my mother's room, as I was saying. Anyway, on to the kids' room. That is the bed that I was talking about the my first pet stuff, finishing off the room. If you didn't know what I was talking about, it was the desk and chair and the activity table that goes along with that bed that you see there. See the desk, I really wanted it just to finish off my be able to completely furnish a child's bedroom, but I just completely lost my train of thought. This voiceover is terrible, 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 but I am not starting it over. Anyway, this is the little boy's room that I pictured. I figure he would be, I don't know, around 5 or 6 years old if it was a real life situation, but really he's just a child in The Sims. But I pictured, I can't say I pictured my son while I was building this room because I don't ever see him staying in a room like this. Bitch, that gives me an idea. I should really consider building my son's room because I did, and I feel that I've done an awesome job decorating that room. But I would have to find some CC or whatever because he actually has bunk beds. It's like a blue and reddish pirate theme. Anyway, we're not talking about my real life son's room. We're talking about my fake Sim son's room that I'm decorating now. Yeah, my first pet stuff. I really wanted. This was my first build since getting it, so I wanted to use the items that I got in that pack. So you could see the rug there, the desk, the chair, the activity table. So that's why the room looks like that. Like I said, I was picturing a 5 or 6 year old in that room, not a child that's older, because it's really childlike. Is that really redundant? Is that a really redundant statement? I don't know. But anyway, I had forgotten, as you see, I'm putting in hampers. I had forgotten I had added a laundry room into the house. So I was like, oh, if they need laundry, I guess they're gonna need laundry baskets. Duh, Tiffany. But it's really I find it really difficult with the items in the game. I think I'm to decorate like hallways and I don't want to say empty areas. I don't know. They're not empty areas, but basically let's just call them hallways. I find it really difficult to decorate hallways. Like, what do you put there? I don't know. But I figured it out, and I hope you like it. I put a little art project. You can see it in the corner right there of the I guess from little son, 5 or 6 years old. Like I just said, I'm repeating myself. Oh well. On to cluttering up the kitchen. I'm getting the cluttering down. I'm getting it done. I thought that the kitchen / dining room came out a little. I thought it came out nice. A lot of people put dedicated dining rooms, but here I decided, and in the house plan it was a dedicated dining room, but I changed it around a little bit. I put I can't even call it a dining room, but I put the table in the kitchen because that's how, I can't even say that's how my house is. It's not. I have a table in the kitchen, but I also have a dining / living room. So I can't say that's how mine is. Maybe I should have put a dining room. I don't know. Tell me what you think. When you look back at what you've built, you really I do at least. I question my decisions, but I think we are kind of getting close to the end of the video. I'm not too sure. Yeah, because I started on the landscaping, so yeah, we're almost to the end. But I just want to give a little blurb about the landscaping. I've come up with this landscaping technique because I am not good at it all. Just put a bunch of crap down. Just put a bunch of crap down and delete what doesn't look right. That's what I did here. I just put random crap all over the place and deleted what didn't look right. And I thought it came with that method. It came it came out pretty good. Let me know what you think of my landscaping once it's finished and you see the screenshots or you download it, because that's my method if you want to try it in the future. Throw a bunch of crap down, delete what doesn't look right, and bam, you have some landscaping. Because like I said, I am not good at it, and I didn't think I will ever get good at it. Like I'm getting better at building, but landscaping, I don't know, maybe I should practice that off camera. Because I just suck. I can't plan out landscaping. I don't know. But I just pictured they would have a car if we ever had cars in The Sims 4. So I added a little driver. I figured the car would be a little bigger than that. I should have put the house back some more, but whoops, I didn't. So I guess they're having like a little mini electric car or something. I don't know. Which means that they're probably an eco-friendly family. Tongue twister. And I should have added a wash bin, but I didn't. I don't know, I'm just making up more stories as I go because that's what I do. I try to be a storyteller. But anyway, do what you want with this house. Let me know if you downloaded and what kind of family you used in it, because we are coming to the end of the video. Thank you for watching this. If you like my builds, if you like my voiceovers, if you like learning about me, please comment, like this video, and also subscribe. I'll be coming out with more stuff now that my life is calming down. So like I said, please comment, like, subscribe. I look forward to meeting you. You guys, your comments really make me happy, and I like making friends over YouTube. So please, I'll see you next time. Thank you.